Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for the week beginning Sunday, the 27th of April, ending Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025. Hope you had a good trading week. Here's a look at the ES front month. I'm sorry, this is the, wrong one. This is the euro dollar. Didn't do much this week. Went up and then came back a bit. Pound dollar held very flat. There's a 13 sell signal in place there. Ran into the risk line and came back a bit. ES front month futures contract, here we go. Recovering off of the lows pretty decently and closing at the highs of the last month or so. So the S&P cash doing the same, obviously. NASDAQ 100 also back up from where it was. The Russell 2000 has not done much in all this. It's kind of crazy to me, but whatever. Crude oil at 63.02, still down quite a bit from the highs. All right. Oops, sorry. That's not what that's supposed to do. There we go. Bitcoin sitting at 96,200, rallied all week. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, also rallied. That means bonds up, rates down, as we like to say. The VIX closes here at 25.05, so it's back down after the spike. Usually when you get a spike over 40 on the VIX, that's the bottom of the market for the short term at least. Something else goes wrong, and we'll see what happens. These tariffs are obviously a disaster and a nightmare. The advanced decline ratio on the New York was back and forth, but closed negative on Friday, worst of the week. Trend closing at 1.11 puts a 10-day around the same, and that's above the 0.85 level, which is the blue line, so there's no sell signal on the broad market there. ES front month futures contract gaps down Monday, goes lower, then comes a little bit back up, gaps up Tuesday, fills the gaps. Now you're even at the close for the week, then gaps up Wednesday, pulls back a little bit, opens flat Thursday, opens flat Friday, and then so close positive for the week, but there's a gap below still. Same thing with the NASDAQ here, nothing much there. NASDAQ volume's been all over the board, anywhere from 6.5 to 8 billion shares, so it is what it is. In terms of the main numbers we look at, or the main stocks we look at, Apple back up this week, Amazon also up this week with the gap up on Wednesday. Meta, same thing, gapped up on Wednesday. Google, same thing, and then closed even higher. Goldman Sachs up for the week. Netflix at all-time highs. It's interesting. NVIDIA trying to curl back up after kind of getting beat up a bit. Zoom, fine there, not an issue. And First Solar trying to curl back up and get moving again. So that is the week for the markets in terms of the calendar. Moving forward, we have on Monday, no data in the U.S. On Tuesday, goods trade balance and preliminary wholesale inventories at 8:30. Housing price index at 9. JOLTS job openings and consumer confidence, CBC consumer confidence at 10. Wednesday, non-farm ADP non-farm employment change at 8:15. Oh, advanced look at GDP. So this is the first look at GDP for the first quarter. This is a big one, obviously. Usually is. That's the bigger number when you look at the GDP numbers, so we'll see what that looks like. Chicago PMI at 945. Core PCE price index, pending home sales, personal income and spending at 10. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. Challenger job cuts Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Initial and continuing jobless claims numbers Thursday at 8:30. Final manufacturing PMI at 9:45, ISM manufacturing PMI and prices at 10 o'clock, along with construction spending, and then natty gas at 10:30. So it's a back-ended week for sure. Not much. Oh, and then on Friday we have the unemployment rate. So that's a big one, obviously. So we have the unemployment rate that's going to matter, and we've got what was the other one earlier on in the week? I forgot already. Anyways, that's going to be the focal points of the week. So, advanced GDP. Charts as usual brought to you by NinjaTrader. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading week.